Hey, movie peeps, thanks for watching NibbleNFlix, the podcast for Snacks Me Cinema. I'm your host, Jeff Freed. In this video, we're munching on the new action comedy movie, The Wrecking Crew, the new Amazon Prime film that's now streaming on their platform. And if you've seen the movie, let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts of the film, and leave a like on this video so we get more eyes on it, and also subscribe to the channel so you get notified when new content is uploaded. And now let's talk about this stupid, silly, but fun movie. The film is also directed by Hale Manuel Soto, who directed a highly unappreciated film in the DCU, The Blue Beetle. And we know these streaming films sometimes is a hit and sometimes a complete miss, and mostly times it's a complete miss. But the question is this a good film?
Yes? No? Maybe?
So the movie is about these two estranged half-brothers. One is Jonny, played by Jason Momoa. The other brother is James, played by Bautista, and they reunite because of their father's mysterious death. As they search for the truth, buried secrets start to unveil themselves, and a conspiracy within these secrets is threatening their family and also Hawaii. This movie is your typical comedy action film. It has all the tropes in it. It's basically a silly, dumb, fun movie. Soto is always good at developing his characters and bringing that family dynamics in it. And also his style of action too is very good as well. And it all works here in this movie. What really works the most in this film is the chemistry between Bautista and Jason Momoa. And you actually believe that they are actually brothers in this film. They do a great job building this chemistry with each other, having this banter with the great one-liners as well. You see how their relationship starts off rocky and it gets to the point where they actually trying to work together. I thought that was a really high point in this film. And it works so well because you're following along with them throughout this movie, seeing them piecing together exactly what this mystery is going on when it comes to their father's death, and also what's going on else in Hawaii that could be leading to a much bigger picture. And we see Jason Momoa playing his typical role as basically the badass funny guy and
easy, that's sharp. Whoa. Sword fight.
Also see Bautista, who has a huge range. He plays the nonsense, mature family guy brother who's just not full of about the BS at all. And this definitely gives you like that Bad Boys vibe where you got two characters on different ends of the spectrum and they have to work together in order to figure out what's going on. And also the secondary characters in this film, I thought they were a really good job as well. Jacob Batalon, who is from the Spider-Man series, and he plays like sidekick for these guys, and it's very fun banter watching him going back and forth with Jason Momoa and Bautista. Morena Baccarin always does great. Doesn't matter if she's in a good movie or bad movie, she always performs really well. And the action pieces are really good. There's nothing really special and new in here, but I have to say, when it comes to the hand-to-hand combat, it is brutal. It gets very brutal and bloody at certain times. People are getting wrecked. See what I did there?
You didn't see that coming?
But I feel like all the action that they actually did in this film was really executed very well. It did build up those tense moments, and also when it comes to the time of watching people getting mowed down by these two characters. Yeah, you felt like the characters that were being up weren't going to be able to take them down, but at least it was fun to watch, and that's what I really want. I want to be entertained. One thing I was really shocked that they actually took their time with, it was the story and also piecing this mystery together. I thought they were just going to gloss over it because you got Jason Momoa, Bautista is going to have them play off each other and be silly all the time. No, they actually see the characters go on their own journey sometimes to actually figure out exactly what happened, piecing things together. And it was kind of cool when they actually came together to start doing that, working as a team. And they built character development with these characters, making them more interesting. Yeah, they're silly. They do stupid stuff. And we're here for entertainment to watch them, whip ass and drink beer and all that stuff. But guess what? They made them more enjoyable to watch because they actually built them up. And that's something I was very surprised with. And yeah, the story is not nothing memorable. It doesn't do anything. But they do a great job blending the action, the jokes, and also the story and piecing up this mystery all together to where you care enough about what's the situation. And once they get into these silly moments where they do all this comedy or they do this action pieces, it actually means more because the stakes are higher. And that was the good part about this film. It's just not emptiness at all. Where you get into the action scenes, doesn't feel like nothing at all. Even though you know that nothing's going to happen to these characters, but at least you know the stakes are high. They felt high at times, and that's all that matters. So the bad about this movie is very predictable. You kind of figure out what's going on pretty quickly. You figure out who the villain is. And they try to use twists and stuff like that and try to lead you down one road, but it's actually going down this road. And they try to do this, but it's pretty predictable what's going to happen. And that's okay. Once you realize, you start piecing things together in one scene, you see it, you're like, oh, okay, well, we know that's the villain. But but that's just how the movie is when it comes to these action comedy films. That's a regular trope in these films. So it doesn't really bother me at all because I kind of figured that was going to happen anyway. And I was just here just to enjoy the ride. But I can see some people seeing that and being like, oh man, like, you know, you're doing this, you're doing that, or you did that with this character, and why it is so predictable, it's so stupid. I can understand that because it's not really trying hard to be a real depth story at all. It just trying to make it more enjoyable. So when they go through these certain situations in this film, it actually feels some kind of stake involved. But yeah, it could be a rough patch if you already figure out what's going on in this movie. And the movie does get silly at times. There's like corny jokes, there's bonkers actions, like out of control, stupidness that's going on in this film. But the movie really knows what it's trying to do. But I can see some people being turned off by that because sometimes it gets a little bit too much at the times. But I don't think it's overboard to the point where it could tune you off completely. But if you don't like that type of comedy action films where you're going to get this kind of stupidness sometimes, when you get from your characters, I can see some people turning off. But if you like these type of films, I honestly think you will enjoy this film. The final score and the snack worthiness of the film, I had to give it 3 out of 5 snacks. And overall, I really enjoyed this film. It's a really good mindless movie, something that you can do at home and just chill, eat some tasty snacks with it, and just relax. And, you know, just have a ball with this film and just not think about anything outside of life. So definitely something that I do recommend doing and watching this film. I think you have a good time watching it. But if you watch the film, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought about this film. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Please give us a like on this video so we get more eyes on it, and also subscribe to the channel so when new content is uploaded, you get notified. And until next time, keep munching. Keep watching good or bad movies, but always keep it real. Take care and goodbye.